Lowest price, you'll be the first to get it. Shipping out to you April 3rd. And our price is 4 payments of $5.32.
Wow, that's just amazing.
So, John, did we figure out over 70? Over 70,000 of these have been sold since you debuted this, what, like a month ago or something?
About 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
Now, this is the last day you're going to get Easy Pay, at least for a while. It ends at the end of the day. So please take advantage of that. So Marlene's latest book, and I think there's one over here that I can steal. I just want to show you. First of all, her books are, she's a nutritionist. Yes. She is also a cookbook author, and she is a cooking instructor.
Right.
So her books in this Eat What You Love series are all about healthier eating, less money, less calories, easy, and they taste delicious. You don't feel like you're
missing anything,
left out of anything. This latest one also is going to feature a gluten-free guide, over 135 recipes, lots of nutritional information, a points comparison if you're doing Weight Watchers, and specifically to this book, your favorites from the restaurants that you like to go to.
Exactly. So if you've never seen me on air before, I come from a family of 9, and like many of you, there's people in my family trying to curb that waistline.
Right.
My stepdaughter has diabetes. My father had diabetes before he passed away. My other brother worries about his heart. So I have all of that, but I also have 2 boys that are 25 and 26 that are hungry fast food restaurant eaters.
Yeah.
And I want to satisfy all of them with one book. So everything is going to be less calories, less sugar, less fat, less saturated fat specifically, and less sodium, but all of the same flavor. Everything is easy to make, a handful of ingredients, and nothing takes any ingredients that I can't whip into my kitchen in any day.
All of that would be all well and good, but if the food didn't taste good, forget about it. So this food is delicious. And Marlene, I just want to say one more thing while I take a bite of this delicious cupcake.
So yesterday I was coming through the airport and I saw red velvet cupcakes and I thought of you because it's Valentine's Day.
My friend. Right? Thank you, my friend. So tell me what's the difference here.
Okay, well go ahead and take a bite. So because again, if it doesn't taste good, especially that icing.
You did this on purpose. Oh, that's so good.
Okay, so it's got the cream cheese icing. First of all,
yummy, delicious.
It makes 6. This is small batch. My husband and I are now empty nesters most of the time. So this only makes 6 cupcakes. You're not having to make a lot. This makes 4. Everything in the book, we talked about this.
Oh my gosh,
there are entrees for 2 in every chapter, and most things make 4, so you can cook easily for 2 people. So normally this was 420 calories.
Cupcakes.
420 calories coming through the airport, and it had as many carbs as my stepdaughter can have for an entire meal.
Yeah.
We now have the carbs of a single piece of bread.
No way.
And 160 calories.
And they taste just like the super fattening, sweet, sugar-filled cupcakes.
I made those at least a dozen times to get there.
Oh my gosh. Then this is 160 calories.
Exactly. So there's 40 restaurants I visited or researched in order to bring these recipes to people.
And as we delve into some more things, I just want to mention, I heard a news story this week that said Americans eat way too much sodium.
Yep.
And that the nutrition experts, doctors recommend if you're going to eat fast food, no more than once a month.
I know, is that crazy?
I mean, if you're eating fast food a lot, and sometimes you do because it's convenient and it's on the way home, think of all the fat and sodium you're eating, and you can get home and make something just as good.
So in the book, you have everything from fast food to fine dining, everything from McDonald's to Morton's when you talk fast food. This comes by way of somewhere like the Olive Garden.
Oh, that's good.
You got to get a bite of that Alfredo. It's crazy. So it's chicken broccoli Alfredo. So when I first did this dish, I had it served 6. I've brought it down to 4, so you can have it for dinner, leftovers for lunch. Perfect. Now, their chicken broccoli Alfredo at the Olive Garden, Carolyn, hold yourself here.
It's a heart attack on a plate.
1,600 calories, 100 grams of fat, 100. I have eliminated 80% of the calories in a serving, and this takes 15 minutes to make. When you're making the pasta and putting the broccoli in, you simply tear up your chicken and make your sauce, and in 15 minutes you have a dish that now, instead of having 50 points, has 7.
Oh, that's so good. Okay, what else?
Okay, so this is another favorite from a steakhouse. So they have this at Morton's, they have this at Outback Steakhouse, and they have it at Applebee's, and it's a key lime pie cup.
Well, I've got to get down and get the graham cracker.
Now, if you have to worry about gluten, all you have to do is switch out the graham crackers. There's 2 pages. Over half the recipes in the book are already gluten-free.
that tastes just like that restaurant. How do you do that?
Okay, theirs is 570 calories for a mini. This is 155.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
And again, it
Delicious.
makes 4. So you have 2 for dinner, you have 2 for next day.
Okay.
If you double it, you can have a party. You don't have to worry, and it's no bake. So it takes 15 minutes, and again, this has the carbs of a piece of bread. So for someone like my stepdaughter, if you're worried about your blood sugar, this is gonna be blood sugar friendly, as is everything in the book. She can eat this after the pasta.
Eat what you love restaurant favorites. Marlene's 5th cookbook, advanced order price. Easy pay goes away at the end of the day. Over 70,000 already ordered at QVC. This is what you need if you love to eat out, and your restaurant favorites are much more fattening.
Right.
In fact, you were telling me the expense is like 75% more.
So what I did is I took a steakhouse meal and an Italian meal, and I took this steakhouse meal where I have the perfect cooked filet mignon for 2.
Okay.
Again, if you have just 2, I have the spinach. Oh my gosh, this spinach is like Lowry's. It's creamy, it's gooey. 100 calories instead of 400.
Wow.
You add up the meal, and that menu's in the back, and you can contact me about it.
Okay.
It has now 1,000 calories less. And 75% less cost.
I love it.
So you remember Miriam.
Yes.
And she was very overweight. She bought the book. She started cooking with my recipes.
Right.
And in 1 year, she lost 100 pounds.
Wow.
She can do that because she can slash 1,000 calories in one meal.
Wow, that's amazing.
One meal.
Well, when your first cookbook came out, my dad had been told by his doctor he was pre-diabetic. So my mom was like, "Oh my gosh, what am I going to do?"
That's scary.
So they changed their way of eating and largely used your cookbook.
Fantastic.
And Dad got his number down, so now he didn't have to take any medicine and was not diabetic and out of the woods.
And that's amazing. And
So-
that's what the studies show. Lose 7 to 10% of your weight,
Yeah.
start exercising, and you really can lower the blood sugar. And these recipes help.
Okay.
So this is, we have the grill today. So this is the same as Chili's fajitas. Now you would think when you order fajitas, they're on a grill in a restaurant.
Right.
Is that that's a healthier choice than something gooey and creamy and cheesy.
And fried.
1,600 calories. And get
Are you
this.
kidding me?
Get this, 5,000 milligrams of sodium on that platter. So
Wow.
now you can use that grill you got. You're going to make chili style with the peppers.
That's delicious,
You
honey.
can make queso. You can make smothered chicken burritos. I have carnitas in the book along with the fajitas. And I have things like your shrimp dishes. Everything is in there that you would want from a Mexican restaurant.
Okay, so let me show you the book again real quick. How's this laid out? In case somebody has never picked up one of your books before. You have some pages marked?
Yeah. So how it's going to be laid out, for instance, oh great, here's the sweet and sour pork for 2. First of all, you can see that there's only 4 steps here. Nothing's more than 5, most are 3. Easy to find ingredients, a dare to compare, a gorgeous photo. This serves 2. It's 250 calories instead of 700.
Wow.
In the Asian chapter alone, you are cutting 75% of the sodium, 90% of the sugar, and this is an all-natural way to cut the sugar in this recipe.
And then you also have a chapter. Is it all about air frying?
I have not a chapter. What I have in the book is I have a dozen recipes that can be air fried, and we can go over and show them the air
Okay,
fryer.
all right.
And in the book, you'll find the air fry instructions for those recipes.
Okay.
So here's another Mexican recipe. These are taquitos. So you're going to get these at somewhere like the Cheesecake Factory.
Yes.
4 of these will be 1,000 calories.
Oh, dear
It's
heavens.
just crazy.
Wow.
Now you'll have 2 of these to start your meal with the creamy guacamole that takes 1 minute to make.
Delish.
Under 200 calories.
Wow. And what are these? Are those the Red Lobster
Okay.
biscuits?
Yeah. So I had the cheddar before.
The ones you can't stop eating?
Right. But I went to the store and they have Parmesan rosemary.
Oh.
And I tried those.
Yeah.
Okay. These, my son literally rolled his eyes back in his head when he had this biscuit. The flavor.
It's just like in the restaurant.
Except for mine has half the fat.
Oh
and it
my
has 70% less saturated fat.
But the
so
taste
it's good
is
for your
just like
heart.
in the restaurant.
Yeah.
It's amazing. What is this lemon concoction?
Okay, this has got to be one of my favorites. So my mother and my husband and I went to Olive Garden.
Yeah.
Now, first of all, our check was over $100 for 3
It's
pasta dishes and
expensive
cake.
to go out to eat.
$7 for a piece of cake.
Yeah.
But I love the cake. It's called, they call it a limoncello cake.
Right.
At a Cheesecake Factory, it's 1,000 calories a piece,
Holy
if you can believe it.
mackerel.
So this is my limoncello cake. Again, even if you never bake, you can make this cake. Okay, this is what we had for my son's
It's that
birthday.
cake.
With the ragu as well.
What is
that
the
cake?
filling?
So this cake, instead of 570 calories, is 175.
Oh my gosh.
And instead of trading out your
Yum.
whole meal to enjoy it, you trade out a breadstick. It is a breadstick.
Okay, what's the chicken thing? I have to taste that. This
All
one
right.
right here.
So that's Longhorn.
Down here in the
This
front.
is Longhorn Steakhouse.
Okay.
And at Longhorn Steakhouse, they make a chicken that has a creamy layer, a cheesy layer, and
That's
a
it.
crispy layer.
That's it.
Okay? Half the calories, 75% less sodium and saturated fat. But what's so great about this, it's 15 minutes to make it, Carolyn.
Is that queso?
We have queso dip. We have
Get out.
everything in the Mexican chapter. And in the Asian chapter, of course, I brought back the favorites. If you've never had my books, there's a
love my
handful of favorites
Very
that
fun.
people can't miss, like my orange chicken, and you're gonna get that in the book.
Okay.
And this orange chicken, what I love is it's not
Small
all
bite.
breading.
These bites are big.
It's chicken.
Oh, that's orange chicken. You guys, if you love any of these restaurants, all the above, there's so many more in there. All of your favorites are in this cookbook. Less money, way less calories, much better for you, all the flavor. Try it. You're getting the best price if you order at the advanced order price. Today you're getting easy pay. It goes away tomorrow. This will ship out to you April 3rd.
Thank you. And don't forget, you have those points in the book and they're brand new, but also the last page of the book has my personal contact information. So if you need and have questions, when you have your book, you can actually contact me because I want you to be able to get the results you're looking for.
I already ordered mine like a month ago.
You're so sweet.
First thing, stay in the ordering process. It's called Eat What You Love, Restaurant Favorites, book number 5 from Marlene Koch. It's going to be a bestseller. You can get yours first. Easy pay goes away at the